Are you ready to understand your capacity? How can you do when it comes to English? Yeah, I'm talking with you today. Every day, the people whom I approach or they approach to me, they want to understand, or somewhere they have defeated their emotion, or they have understood, or they are okay to convince themselves that they cannot speak English. Why? Because they are not aware about their right strength, about their capacity. Yeah, this is what again and again when I come here, I try my best to narrate, or I try my put all effort to make you understand that yes, this is what we lack, or this is what we should not. There are a lot of pitfall in our in this world. There are a lot of errors, mistakes that occur every day in our life, every day. But what does it mean? We stop working, we start engrossing in the way that why I made a mistake, so next day I'll not do that, I'm not gonna do that. No, we don't do that. Instead, we repeat that, we reiterate. Why? Because that is my job, that is our job. So if somewhere, if we are gonna make mistake, or that mistake is not causing hindrance for the next day, that we are again doing that. Why? Then why in English? Why in communication? That it will give you a great strength in the future, that you, or not you, basically we all want to love, want to have, want to enjoy. So guys, my name is Alok. I'm an online English communication teacher. I have been teaching globally for 5 6 years. I have taught many senior people, employees, so that I myself has gone all the pros and cons in my life that occurs when we embark on the journey of learning English. So I know better where problem comes. And by every day teaching, nurturing, bolstering the people way of communication, I'm trying to motivate them. Somewhere they believe that they cannot speak well. Even somebody, he or she is fluent, somewhere they feel lackness, or they believe that no, I cannot open mouth. No, if I will open mouth, what people will think about me? My reputation is at jeopardy. It may sabotage my respect. These all kinds of blah blah thing that is not rational. Exactly, that is what I gave an example. And whatever things every day we do, if we make a mistake, do we stop that doing? No, we are not stopping that, because that is a part of life. Similarly, English, when it comes to English, it is part of life. If we are really wanting it, or if we want by heart, then why we should stop our mindset, stop the activity that is basically to learn how to speak well. So what I say every day, that you don't need to do some rocket science. Learn English, try to recall what happened yesterday with you. And that is one of the great way that everybody can do, because yesterday what happened, at least it is quite vivid in our mind. I know last year, last to last year, there may be some message, some ideas, some event that was important still lingering in our mind, but not all event. But at least what happened yesterday, what did we do yesterday, at least that is not somewhere shrouded. It is not fading away. It is still in our mind. So narrate yesterday what all happened. Narrate day before yesterday what did you do, or likewise build your way of speaking, communication skill. Yeah. So this is festive season going on in India. Yesterday again it was not holiday in my son's school, but when it comes to my native place where I live in Bihar, there is holiday for 2 3 days at least for a student on behalf of Deepavali or Diwali. But here in Bangalore, in Karnataka, there is some different culture, so it is not holiday. But today it is holiday, so I don't need to go to drop him his school. Yesterday, what happened when I descended to drop him to a school, I noticed he was carrying only the lunch box. I thought, why? Why Ashu? Did you miss your bag? The book bag? And he smiled and he said, no, 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 no. Today there is no study, there is some activity, some sport activity going on in a school. Okay, I understood. Day before that, again, he went with a small bag because the school planned to go somewhere in some college where they were teaching a student how to assemble drone, and they are taking them into there is some method of flight, like when you sit in the engine, how does it look like and how does it work. So they were teaching, they were giving some experience because in this a standard school they have such facility where they are training their children from now onwards so that they are not completely ignorant when it comes to these all high tech devices or system. So continuously 2 days there were no study. It's great, sometime we must have such activity in a school where children are not feeling bored and not thinking that today I'll not go to school. It must be that when it comes to a school, that is somewhere tempting them to come to a school, and that is what it should be. Yeah, so this happened day before yesterday, but today no school. That's great. Sometimes it's fine. He was just tossing and turning on bed, and my wife indicated me that, hey, please wake him up, take with you so that he will walk. But when I went there, my effort was futile. I tried to wake him up, but he said, no, no, I'm feeling some nosy, I'm feeling some cough, I don't want to go. It's fine, not a problem. And then I just grabbed my phone and I put my earbud in my ear. I started listening podcast, and I left the home. Yeah, but yesterday, like after coming from a school in the evening, my wife wanted something for the worship, so we went to shop. Meanwhile, my son wanted something, some cracker. He wanna burn some cracker, so we went to shop, and the shop guy is like, he's funny guy. I love such people. Even in the hectic schedule, you have a lot of customer. You are feeling bored all day long doing something, but still whenever I go, I say something, I poke a fun at him, I make a fun of him, and he try to laugh, or he also try to make some kinds of laughing joke. So I went, and I do dance kinds of thing, and I asked him. First of all, he said no, I don't have, but later on he brought that, he showed the cracker, and my son grabbed 2 or 3 pockets. And meanwhile, my wife was on the other side of counter. She was looking something that I want that, and finally, she told him to give some item, and we took that, and we came back. When I come back home, then I opened the laptop. Meanwhile, my wife told me to bring potato. See, there are 2 kinds of potato coming in the market. One is like the last time that grown in field, so when you see that it's a start, it seems like some leaf are turning out from the potato, so it becomes old. But new potato, new means this season it was produced, that is good in the taste or while eating, it's great. So my wife wanted that potato, but it was not there on that shop. He had only the old one. I came back home, I opened laptop, I did something, then thereafter I asked her twice, hey, you wanna new potato? And she smiled, and she just looked at me in the vicious, she gave me a vicious look. It means, and now she repeated, how many times should I say this? And then I just switch off the laptop. I came down to the road, and I went to that side. Nobody had that potato. Then I went another side where I noticed one shop he had. It was 5 rupees more price. I mean the high compared to the old potato. But anyway, that gives good taste. So I bought that around 2.5 kg, and then I left the place. I came home. I put that in my room. Meanwhile, I thought to wash my feet, so I went to the rooftop. There is tap. I turned it on. I washed my feet, then came down to the room, and now I again switched on the laptop. I was doing something. So this is how I spent yesterday or today morning. I had a class, but it was festive season, so the guy who had a class, he said, no sir, today it's good to celebrate it. It's fine. So then thereafter I thought, okay, just I look at all the vocabulary that I mention in my notebook, because ultimately we are human. You notice, even we know many things, many vocabulary, many structure, but when it comes to speaking at the time, I don't know why this phenomena is, or we are human, so we forget that. So that happen. Even I have been teaching for many years, but still this situation lies with me also, because I am also a human. But to maintain that, it should not crumble away from my mind, fade away from my mind. So what I do, every day I look at it, so that at least it should be fresh in my mind. When I'm speaking, I'm trying to narrate something that I want, anything, I'm just going here and there, navigating through some idea, some methodology that I want to express here. At the time, only vocabulary works, so I should not miss that. I should not fall behind or fall short of vocab while speaking. So once at least I try to turn on the page and I see, look at all vocab, and then I today I did that. Then I came down and I'm walking here, or meanwhile I was thinking what to speak here. But again, it was my task. Every day I come, but I don't want to miss that. Why? Because that is somewhere we must be excited, even though sometimes it happened in my mind that no, let it be. Today I'm not going to record video. Why I'm putting that all the stuff on the YouTube? But that on YouTube putting does not mean that I want to show somebody that, hey, see what I'm speaking. No, it does not mean, because I speak already. I can speak, I'm teaching people. But what I want, I should not lose the charm of life. I should be always motivated when it comes to a spoken communication skill. So I don't want to miss it. This opportunity, every day I want to share something, so that if just suppose in down the line, 5 years, 10 years, when I see this video, I will notice, oh my god, I used to stand somewhere in the ground. Backside you can see this is my uh, studio, so I stay here, I talk a lot about myself, I'm talking with myself in front of camera, so that these all things somewhere gives me pleasure. Yeah, it creates enthusiasm, blissfulness. I'm relishing my happiness of the life in the morning hour. So this is why every day I don't want to miss this part. I try to record. If someday I miss, it's fine. But in the afternoon also I try sometime to record from my room, or come here, record from here. So this is one of the great activity that I want not to miss, or I want to enrich, elevate my idea, my thought. So at the end of the point, what I want to share, I should not miss what I want. Or after recording, I listen one. Sometimes I make mistake. That is part of the life. Yeah, so I listen once, or there is always room for improvement. So I try to work on that, and that is why this is called the improvement. Every time we make a mistake, we try to eliminate that gradually, and this is the way to enrich the way of communication, to getting the perfection. See, many times people don't speak because they want the perfect way of communication, so that nobody can pass a sarcastic comment that, hey, you don't speak well, your mouth is not good, pronunciation not going well, the structure you are making not perfect, not suitable, blah blah blah. These all things they are obsessing with, or they are not opening their mouth. That is only the futile mindset, trivial idea, superficial thought. Better to what you know speak that, and that is what we want. Yeah, once you are okay to speak, whatever things are coming in your mind, naturally you are able to speak. That is called the right way of speaking. So that even wherever you are going, anytime you want to speak with somebody, you want to narrate with somebody, some event, you want to connection with somebody, you want to tune with somebody, at the time whatever thing they're asking, at least your mind is ready. It is not somewhere obsessed that I'm gonna make mistakes. So that state is where we become blank. Nothing comes in our mind. We don't utter a single word. It used to happen with me in the past, but now at least every day, like a mad guy, I am excited when it comes to English communication skill, what I'm speaking here, so that this habit somewhere keep me ahead. So that even if I break the ice, I mean, I start talking with somebody, I don't get a shy. I don't flinch even. Yeah, because I know I speak. This is speaking, what I'm speaking here, it gives me confidence level that yes, I can speak. So why should I get shy in front of somebody when I talk? So these all are small tricks that it will help you out. It helped me. It is helping people, or you will notice that one day you are enhancing. So good morning again. Sun has risen today. I see the 30% of part is being shrouded by cloud, but it looks nice, in the morning hour. If you see the sunrise, sunset, it's great. There are many people, majority of people, they don't have privilege to watch that because we are somewhere engrossed, shrouded by the everyday routine, getting up early in the morning, getting ready, taking bath, worshipping, getting ready, having breakfast. Then we should not miss the cab, vehicle, transport. They have somebody have their own vehicle. They may get some jam. A lot of things are already lingering in our mind. So because of that, even though if you get a chance, we have privilege, we cannot see because our mind is shrouded with the routine that we have every day. But once if we have presence of mind, we notice that a lot of things are happening around us that every day we are missing. We are not present. We are not looking at these all things that God has given, the nature, because we are not present, right? You agree about that. We all agree. A lot of things, a lot of commitment that we have to do. Report that you want to submit to the boss, presentation that you have prepared, client you have to make understand, report that is half cooked. These kinds of problem, these kind of situation, even these all are trivial. Even if you are not thinking, you will work on that. But again, it is in our mind that, oh, I need to do that, because the mind is so programmed, layer after layer we have made, so that it is looming, reiterating inside the mind all the stuff that even if you don't think, we can make that happen. So guys, speak the English, don't stop, and you will get to know one day that we were just exaggerating. It is not that pathetic, horrible situation that will make when you speak. No, it's easy, but at least try to open your mouth so that you will get to know it was easy, but only somewhere it was sitting in our mind that we cannot speak. So thank you, bye bye.